Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Law Engineer. Today we are diving into a crucial topic that forms the backbone of our democratic society, the fundamental rights enshrined in the Indian Constitution. Whether you are a student preparing for exams or just someone interested in understanding your rights better, this video is for you. Now let's get started. Now, what are fundamental rights basically? So, in this section, we will explore what fundamental rights are and why they are essential. These rights guarantee civil liberties and protect us from any arbitrary actions by the state. They were inspired by the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and were included in Constitution by the Constituent Assembly. Now, what points are we going to cover in this video are what are fundamental rights of the Indian Constitution, introduction to fundamental rights, right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, right to constitutional remedies, fundamental rights versus directive principles. We will see a difference, short difference, and case studies and some landmark judgments. Now, fundamental rights of the Indian Constitution. Now, what are these? First one is right to equality, ensures fairness and non-discrimination in Indian society and governance. Right to freedom, guarantees individual liberties and protects against arbitrary state action. Right to constitutional remedies, provides citizens with legal recourse to enforce fundamental rights effectively. Now, right to equality. Let us firstly right to equality. We have the right to equality covering articles 14 to 18. This ensures that all citizens are treated equally before the law and prohibits discrimination based on religion, race, caste, sex or place of birth. It also includes the abolition of untouchability and titles. Now, what does article 14 denote? Right to equality ensures equal treatment under the law for all individuals and groups. Article 15, prohibition of discrimination, protects against discrimination based on religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth. Article 16, equality of opportunity in public employment, promotes fairness in employment opportunities and challenge discriminatory practices. Now, next one is right to freedom. Right to freedom, what does it mean now? Right to freedom encompassing articles 19 to 22. This includes various freedoms like speech and expression, assembly, association, movement, residence, and profession. It also protects against double jeopardy, self-incrimination, and ensures fair legal procedures. Article 19 states that right to freedom of speech and expression means critical for democratic discourse and ensuring individual autonomy and participation. Article 20, protection against double jeopardy, safeguards the individual from being tried or punished twice for the same offense. Article 22, protection against arbitrary arrest, preserves fundamental liberties by preventing unlawful detention and ensures fair legal process. Now, next is right against exploitation. The right against exploitation under Article 23 and 24 prohibits human trafficking, forced labor, and child labor in hazardous environments. This provision aims to uphold human dignity and ethical labor practices. Now, what does Article 23 mean? Article 23 states prohibition of traffic in human beings and forced labor. It upholds human dignity and prevents exploitation, reinforcing ethical labor practices. Article 24, prohibition of employment of children in factories, safeguards the right and well-being of children, promoting education and healthy upbringing. Next is right to freedom of religion. Article 25 to 28 ensures the right to freedom of religion. This allows individuals to freely practice, profess, and propagate their religion. It also ensures religious groups can manage their own affairs and protects against forced religious instructions in educational institutions. Article 25 states that freedom of conscience and free profession, practice, and propagation of religion protects individuals' rights to practice and propagate their faith freely. Article 26, freedom to manage religious affairs, empowers religious communities to autonomously manage their internal affairs. Article 20, freedom as to attendance at religious instructions or worship in certain educational institutions, which safeguards educational institutions from promoting specific religious teachings, ensuring secularism. Next is cultural and educational rights. Article 29 and 30 protect cultural and educational rights, particularly for minorities. These articles ensure the preservation of their culture and allow them to establish and administer their own educational institutions. Now, Article 29 states cultural and educational rights of minorities, preservation of minority cultures and promotion of educational autonomy for diversity. Article 30, right of minorities to establish and administer educational institutions, empowers minorities to preserve their culture through independent educational institutions. Now next is right to constitutional remedies. Article 32. The right to constitutional remedies is often called the heart and soul of the Constitution. It empowers citizens to approach the Supreme Court to enforce their fundamental rights. Public interest litigation means PIL have also played a significant role in upholding these rights. Right to constitutional remedies. Now, role of judiciary in enforcing fundamental rights. Judiciary ensures accountability and upholds citizens' rights against the overreach. Significance of public interest litigation (PI). PIL promotes social justice by enabling citizens to seek legal remedies collectively. Next is difference between fundamental rights and directive principle. Now, fundamental rights are enforceable by the courts. Directive principles of state policy are not. However, both aim to create a just society. Balancing these two sets of principles is essential for harmonious governance. Now, we will see importance of balancing fundamental rights. Balancing rights ensures harmony and prevents one right from infringing on other. Challenges in differentiating rights. Differentiating rights requires nuanced consideration to avoid conflicts and ensure comprehensive protection. Maintaining equilibrium in rights implementation. Equilibrium in rights implementation is crucial for a just and inclusive society. Now we will see some case studies and landmark judgment. The Keshwananda Bharati case established the basic structure of doctrine. The Maneka Gandhi case expanded the interpretation of personal liberty, and Navtesh Singh Johar case decriminalized consensual same-sex relations. Now, landmark case of Keshwananda Bharati versus State of Kerala established the basic structure doctrine safeguarding essential features of the constitution. Case of Maneka Gandhi versus Union of India expanded the scope of personal liberty under Article 21, enhancing individual freedoms. Navtesh Singh Johar versus Union of India, Section 377 verdict. Decriminalized consensual same-sex relations, affirming rights and dignity for LGBTQ community. Now, some current issues and challenges. Fundamental rights continue to evolve with contemporary issues. Balancing individual rights with state interest, especially in matters of security and privacy, remain a significant challenge. Now, what are contemporary interpretations of fundamental rights? Interpreting fundamental rights in modern context enhances their relevance and applicability. And some debates on balancing individual rights with state interests. Exploring the balance between the individual freedoms and state necessity informs legal and ethical discussions. Now, in conclusion, what have we seen in this whole video? Exploring legal precedents and interpretations. Understanding legal precedents enriches analysis and guides future legal interpretation. Implication of fundamental rights for society. Examining societal impact fosters understanding and enhances advocacy for rights protection. Challenges in implementing fundamental rights. Navigating challenges in implementation ensures effective protection and enforcement of rights. To wrap up, understanding and protecting our fundamental right is crucial for health of our democracy. These rights not only empower us but also ensures the government's accountability. Also, stay informed, stay empowered. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and share my channel, The Law Engineer, for more such content. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and share my channel. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. For more informative videos, hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. Thank you for watching. Let's keep learning and growing together. See you in the next video. Also, one important thing. This is an introductory lecture on the Indian Constitution for easy understanding. In upcoming videos, we will do a detailed study of the Indian Constitution. Thank you.